Hi guys, how you guys doing today? I'm good. Sorry I haven't been able to do any video since yesterday. It was because of some medical issues, but I'm stronger now. Much stronger. Guys, the game against Tottenham just ended, and I want us to talk about it. Yes, it's a friendly and all whatnot, but then this is Tottenham Hotspur we are talking about. No game against Tottenham is friendly, and you could see from how the game went that they weren't looking at it from any friendly perspective. Guys, I don't know how you feel, but I'm kind of somehow disappointed, by the whole performance. It reminded me of same old Arsenal Football Club, Arsenal team that you wouldn't know what to expect from whenever they get onto the pitch. Against AC Milan, yeah, it was the first game of the preseason, and it wasn't as exciting as one would have expected. Then we played Newcastle and came from a goal down to win by 3-2, and it looked like the team is like strong, and suddenly for the performance we got this afternoon, it took us back again, to those days, those bad old days, For me, I needed to firstly give congratulations to Thomas Frank, man. Like, it wasn't Tottenham we were watching, Tottenham under the former coach was somehow, shall I use the word predictable? But this was a typical Thomas Frank's team, if you know what I mean, They were quite strong. Their counter pressing was awesome. When they are not with the ball, their organization, their calmness was super. You could see discipline. You could see a team that is being coached. You could see a team that is being managed. And you ask yourself, is Thomas Frank going to be the signing of his season? Despite the Gyökereses and all those other players, that possibly Thomas Frank may end up being the signing of his season for Tottenham Hotspur, and even of the Premier League, because the team looked very, very energetic, very organized, changed. Quite unlike Arsenal, quite unlike Arsenal. It beats me why Mikel Arteta started with the 11, because to me it was really a weak one. And you could see. And as the game went on, Tottenham gained that confidence. Basically, they were bullying Arsenal Football Club. They were bullying Arsenal Football Club, and it's not what we want to experience this season at all. We don't want to come to one match with huge expectations only to be flawed, like it's been in the past years. You get to a crescendo, you expect them to move from there, and suddenly everything comes tumbling down. Mikel Arteta should really wake up. I praised him in my last video, but today reminded me of that side of Mikel Arteta I don't like. There are teams he never seemed to have any solution to. There are managers that he never seemed to be able to find solutions to their own system, to their system. Thomas Frank has always given Arsenal a serious game as Brentford coach. Talk less of now that he's now moved over to our biggest antagonists, you know. I don't know what you think, but to me, the game wasn't it for Arsenal Football Club. The game wasn't it for Arsenal Football Club. You know. You know, to me, another thing that I didn't really understand is why it took him so long. It took him 16 minutes to go to re-energize the team, you know, to make the team competitive. 16 minutes to the end of a game. That's when he made changes and brought in players, Dauman and Gyökeres, and, you know, guys that would have ordinarily changed the game if they had come earlier. You know, I don't know whether he has any reason for that, or it's difficult to understand. Anyhow, I am sure this is not the team that is going to step onto the pitch at Manchester United in our first game of the season. Because today a lot of players were actually not there. They were actually missing, you know, if you had noticed what's going on there. Then there are two players I want to talk about. Trossard, guys, Trossard. If there's one wish I have is that Arsenal Football Club will not sell him. Trossard is really a very essential part of Arsenal, that team. You could see his performance when he came in, and unfortunately the injury came again and he had to leave. Then the young boy, the young Max, you know, anytime he's on the ball, you could feel something is about to happen. You could see something is about to happen. Very unlike most of his teammates that were there. Martinelli was same old Martinelli. You know, give 300 chances, to can only be converted. Saka was okay. I really don't know. Saka was okay. In fact, all of them. If I was to start rating them, you know, to me it was a below par performance. You know, the highest any of them could get from me, if I should rate them, it would be 6. Maybe Raya may get a little bit more, you know. But it's a shame. It's really a shame, guys. You know, losing the game by 1-0. They will now come home and prepare for the Emirates Cup before the league finally kicks out. On to other news, guys. The rumble on Eberechi continues. According to what we're hearing, developments are happening fast, and Crystal Palace does not want to hear anything unless Arsenal is ready to activate the release clause the way it is. You know, Arsenal Football Club wants to find ways around it, and they may even offer players, you know, to see if it's gonna help to facilitate the speedy conclusion to the whole negotiations, you know. When it coming to outgoings, guys, Fulham, you know, Fulham is on the news. According to what we know, they want 2 of our players. One that was with them last season, and Zinchenko, you know, that the issue that they may have with Zinchenko's deal is his salary. Nelson has been there, so I'm sure that may be easier to process than Zinchenko. But we'll see how it goes. From what we're hearing, it's time for sales now before any other deal. And it may not yet even end with just the Eberechi coming in. Arsenal may be looking for more players to come on board. But everything will now depend on how many players that are sold and those that are remaining behind. Apart from this, guys, there's not much to say or complain about. Let's hope and pray and believe that this is just a preseason friendly game and nothing to. There's no need to impute anything on it. Well, let's talk again tomorrow, guys. If you are listening to me for the first time, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Like as well, so that YouTube will send you or recommend our next video to you. And comment. Well, tell me what you think about the Tottenham Hotspur and the Arsenal game. Am I overreacting? Is it too early, like I said? Or what is your opinion on that? Until we meet again, always remember that you're the gooner. And no one is bigger or better than you are. So therefore, always stand head and shoulders above your peers. And guys, remember that we'll always walk through the stone for our club. Until we meet again, may God be with you.